Catch up with all that's happening around the world, first on TV AM. Every day get all the facts firsthand from the people in the headlines on TV AM. Meet all the top stars and the stars of tomorrow, together with something for everyone, every day on TV AM. All this and much more served up by the liveliest team of Britain's favourite early morning personalities. So make your New Year resolution to start the day, every day, with the best in breakfast television on TV AM.
Is this a Christmas you'll want to forget? Remember Christmas Line on 387-1919. You never know when you might need it.
Now, at the end of Christmas week, we go to St Mary's Church, Wimbledon, with Alec McCowan and Paul Miles-Kingston.
And being warned of God in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way. And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeareth to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise and take the young child and his mother, and flee into Egypt, and be thou there until I bring thee word. For Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night, and departed into Egypt, and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Out of Egypt have I called my son. Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceeding wroth, and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem and in all the coasts thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently enquired of the wise men. Then was fulfilled that which was spoken by Jeremy the prophet, saying, In Ramah was there a voice heard, lamentation and weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, and would not be comforted, because they are not. But when Herod was dead, behold, an angel of the Lord appeareth in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Arise and take the young child and his mother, and go into the land of Israel, for they are dead which sought the young child's life. And he arose and took the young child and his mother, and came into the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus did reign in Judea in the room of his father Herod, he was afraid to go thither. Notwithstanding, being warned of God in a dream, he turned aside into the parts of Galilee. And he came and dwelt in a city called Nazareth, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophets. He shall be called a Nazarene.
The weather forecast for the LWT area. Sunday will be a brighter day, and it will stay mostly dry. It's going to be very cold, with temperatures only just rising above freezing in the early afternoon. Winds will be light northwesterly, and the outlook continuing very cold and frosty. Talk about your tiny hand is frozen. We'll be meeting the delightful owners of 60 Tiny Fingers at 7:15 this Sunday evening. Michael Aspel travels to Merseyside to visit the Walton family. That's Mummy and Daddy Walton and the world's only girls' sextuplets. We change the mood to wartime espionage in 92 Grosvenor Street. Hal Holbrook and David McCallum star in a dramatic story of the Office of Strategic Services, OSS, at 8:15. 2 hours later, we're knee-deep in Stars of the Music Business for a tribute to Tim Rice. From his very first song, which he sings to the guitar accompaniment of Hank Marvin, right through to a taste of his latest work, Chess. Lyrics by Tim Rice at 10:15. At 11:45, Priscilla Bewley Presley takes us on a tour of Elvis Presley's legendary home, Graceland. Some of our programs for Sunday night. Sunday morning begins at 6:55 with TVAM's Good Morning Britain. London's independent local radio stations, LBC and Capital, will be on the air throughout the night. We'll be back, hard on the heels of TVAM, at 9:25. But for the moment, from me, Peter Lewis, on behalf of our trusty crew manning the South Bank, have a refreshing night and a good Sunday. If you're driving or even walking first thing in the morning, be prepared for very slippery conditions. The overnight temperature in the suburbs could be as low as -6 degrees Celsius. The time now, very nearly 11 minutes past 1. Finally, can I just remind you to switch off your set? Good morning.